we're gonna get it.
Yeah, I don't know. What up? Uh-oh, here we go with the feedback already. Here we go with the feedback.
That's game. That's game.
Why are you gonna throw it on game already?
Because me and you you were yelling at me trying to fix it the last time, and then as soon as Gabe got in, the feedback. So it ain't my fault.
I don't know, bro. I gotta check your settings, bro. I gotta see.
Once you check your settings, you're probably the one fucked up.
You know what's funny? It's like when I was fucking with your settings the other day, it actually started sounding good, right? And I was kind of like, all right, cool. And it's like, I don't know, man. This thing's just funky sometimes. But anyways, we're sounding good.
Maybe you're too. Your mic, your expectations of the microphone is too much for me and me.
It's not that. I just want to give a good quality sound to our patrons. People that
bro, but I'm low budget, bro. I'm on YouTube with a discount, bro. You know
but you a baller though, okay? Like you a baller more than me.
I don't got all this bad shit like you got.
Yeah, shit. Gravy got it going
I'm doing this show on fucking dial-up, bro. On dial-up with the fucking landline shit.
You said dial-up? So for your younger people that don't know what dial-up is where you had to actually have the phone connected. Oh, a phone is a thing that connected to the wall that only, that was the only way we were able to get contact with people.
Sorry, when we had AOL?
AOL?
You ever had that? You guys ever had that phone cord that was 52 feet long? And you used to go from your room to outside to the front yard.
That motherfucker went everywhere, bro. That motherfucker went everywhere.
You ever had that game? Huh?
What happened?
I don't think Gabe remembers that.
You ever have that? Did you use landline? Gabe's not that old. Gabe's not that young.
Well, yeah, I mean, do you remember landlines, Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you remember remember the phone in the kitchen? There was always a phone in the kitchen, right?
Right.
So that long ass 100-foot cord that would go everywhere in the fucking house. You could go to the neighbor's house. You'll still be on the phone. You
be tripping people.
You get all kinds of movement. Talking to your girlfriends all, hey, what's up?
Hey, girl, what's up? You kept trying to be all quiet.
I don't think my mom never wanted to get one of those. She always wanted to just get the short cord ones. The ones that you can't go that far. You got to stay close.
You got to stay close? So she can hear what you trying to do?
Until cordless
came antenna. They came with that antenna, that big ass antenna that looks like a car.
Yeah, until the cordless came out.
Fucking slapping people around with your fucking antenna and shit outside.
And then that motherfucker will always break, and then you start turning around trying to rig it up with like a fucking with a wire hanger, trying to get that shit.
I used to get beat by that phone.
Yeah. Race car tracks, baby. Race car tracks.
You slapped the fuck. They just slapped me with the fucking phone.
So anyways, man, welcome to RaiderNationLive.
The first phones made, bro. Remember they had that big ass fucking battery pack with it.
First phone made.
Talking about the ones that go like that, the ones that you hold like this, or
that's how old Gravy is. He'd be like, "Oh, the only number that they had was 1 and 2."
He's talking to the thing, and he's holding another thing like this.
Cellular phones.
9. 1.
Cellular phones were the big old ones.
What about the 0? The 0 went all the way to the back and
for real.
No, they were all touch up.
Oh, bro.
I know dudes that had fucking phones in their Cadillac, bro. You know that little on the back truck that had that little thing that looked like a wing and shit. That was their phone cord. That was their phone antenna.
That's crazy.
You just see them at limos and shit. But people that have bank.
Damn.
Drug dealers and shit.
Pharmaceutical engineers.
Yeah.
They used to have Volkswagens with them big old fucking
pharmacists.
Volkswagens with them big old fucking antennas in the back.
Nah, but
anyway, welcome to RaiderNationLive. We just started talking about phones. I don't know why, but
that's old shit. That's old school shit. Who remembers that? Who remembers that old shit?
So this is also a show about Raiders and also what would you say? We're educational. We're for educational purposes also. We teach you guys shit. We're history. We talk about history.
And I had a fucking cellular plus. Pages are us. Damn, fool. Pages are us.
Grady has a couple years on us, bro. So he knows a lot of other stuff, bro. Like he know how to make rocks out of wheels. You know what I mean? And like how to make them round. You know, he has.
Make your toys, bro. You can make your own toy. We were occupied for hours outside.
I was looking hitting a hammer with a chisel to make fucking the right.
Correct.
Right in stone.
You bitch you.
Fuck game like that, bro. They were fossil and shit.
In order for Gravy to get a hold of us back in the day, he had to go out, hunt, take a deer, let the deer skin dry, and then
send a pigeon.
Roll it up and send it fucking by pigeon or some shit.
I sent a Pony Express, bro.
Pony Express, there you go.
Fuck.
Pigeon. Send a pigeon. I'm sending a pigeon your way. Get.
If you guys haven't noticed, there's really not much to talk about. So that's how we start this fucking.
Yeah, there is. What's your question?
Hey, but draft day is fucking what? Fucking little bit over 3 weeks away.
Yeah, 3 weeks away. We're getting there, bro.
A little bit over 3 weeks. Just a little bit over 3 weeks, dog. It's gonna come quick too. Pause. It's gonna get here quick now. You know what I mean? It's gonna, before you know, it's gonna be April 25th. Fuck, man. We just gotta, with all the news, like we were talking about earlier, like shit. Do you think if nothing works out, if nothing works out in the draft, do you guys fucking trade for a quarterback?
Well, we'll get to that right now, bro. Let's get to the chat and then we'll get all into it, bro. I just seen a couple of chats that they had left earlier. Brandon C says on a 12-hour shift, thank you guys for the content. It makes it go by faster. And I'm gonna keep this one right here, and I'm gonna come back to you, Brandon C, since you were one of the first people that commented on this, because the show, like I was sitting back this morning, got up, I seen a couple things. I'll explain later, but we're gonna talk about that and stay away from Dak, please. We're gonna talk about that because I seen something about that. But anyways, Brandon C, what's up, bro? Thank you. Appreciate you.
You were for real.
Oh no, I'm dead ass serious.
Other people are talking about it, so it was for real. I thought it was a joke.
No, I'm being dead ass.
I thought it was a joke from yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it too.
I heard about it too. So that's where I'm kind of like I want to go into, and that's why I seen my sister got a text saying that we acquired Josh Allen on April Fools, which was cool. And I seen fucking poor sister, bro.
Only the first one got me. Only like the first one in the morning when I woke up, because I mean, I'd be going to sleep high as fuck, not even remembering what day it is when I wake up. So, but it's like it was April 1st, right? So then, but like just looking at that shit, and it says breaking. The one that I seen was like the Raiders traded their first round pick for fucking Jair Alexander, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I kept reading, and it said April Fool's. I was like, this is gonna happen all day. So that the good thing is that I read that shit early, right when I woke up. That the rest of the day I didn't fall for none of that bullshit, dog. Like it was just like the first one got me though. I ain't gonna lie, the first one got me because I just forgot what day it fucking was.
Yeah, shit. Let me shout out everybody real quick, man. But yeah, we're gonna talk about. If you look at the title, I just said fuck it. It says, what did I fucking put? Something about what if the Raiders traded for a quarterback? You know what I mean? So that's why this.
Which quarterback would it?
Well, we're going to talk about it because I mean,
no, that's what you said. Wasn't that the question too?
Well, we can talk about any quarterback that's actually in the league right now, except barring Russell Wilson and fucking Kermit. So, I mean, obvious shit. But I'm just saying, like realistically, where we can kind of see these little stories coming out, we can kind of fuck around with it, and just play with it, and just run with it, and then we'll get into some other shit, man. But let me get to the chat and we'll get into it. NorCal, what's up, bro? Chris, Protect Shield in the building. Raiders Rebel, what's up, bro? Wild Turkey's in the building. Raider Pete, the Truth, Rolling Doves, shout out. SoCal Sal, Charles Lloyd, Aaron Smith. Who else in there? Auntie, I'm gonna keep that right there, brother. I'll pull that back up. Yep, member for 3 months. What's up, brother? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you have a good one. Clifford, Charm City, everyone showing love. Memo Raiders in the building. Who else? Maltese and Blue Raider, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right, who are Jonathan Studios in the building? I'm trying to catch up real quick. Wild Turkey, Willie Wayne, Milko Beasy in this piece. Everyone's showing love right here. Charles Washington. Who else in the building? SoCal Sal. Already said that. Trying not to skip over anybody, bro. Alfredo in the building. What up? What up? Always late, bro. Always stay late, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Remember that Raider Nation Live is a channel between me, Low, Coach Gravy, and also Raider Gabe. We all have our own channel, so if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to all of them. Hey, Brandon, thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna go off your comment, the second comment that you put up there. Furpo, what's up, brother? We've been so busy, and when you pull up, bro, I haven't given you a proper shout out, bro. Raiders. Man, Furpo always with that, bro. Shout out to you. Last couple shows, it's been crazy, bro. It's been real crazy, bro. Who has feedback? Probably Gravy. Could be me though. But anyways,
you don't listen to it, bro.
Yeah, it is kind of fucking unplug it.
All in your head.
No, unplug it, bro. It's not in my head, bro. Trust me. Everyone can hear it. Becky, what's up, bro? Orlando's in the building, and everyone else. Did the dish. Catching up. Charles Watson. I'm still worn out about quarterback talk, blah, blah, blah. Cuzzo, what's up? Jimmy Montez, what's up, brother? Salute to you, bro. Hopefully have a good one. 831 Raider, what's up, bro? I be lurking. Judah Barber, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. AP gets us worried about the O-line in the draft and add more talent on the defense. Yep. Sean Johnson, what's up, bro? Salute. So we're caught up. So I'm going to go based off of this, right? So right here it says, I think we should, okay, Brandon C, shout out Brandon C, bro. He said right here, it says, I think we should hope for Penix if we can't move up for Jaden Daniels. Damn, everyone's gone? Fucking, okay. So me by myself, fuck it. All right. Damn, I don't want to be that big. I'm cool. Where am I at? Let's go. Okay. All right, cool. Neither is impossible. Roll with what we have and hope that we have to pan, and hopefully what we have can pan out, and stay away from Dak, please. So talking about like just April Fools, there's all kinds of shit going on and stuff like that. I didn't really fall for the okie doke this year, bro. It's fucking April Fools, bro. We're fucking adults now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But there could be some things out there. Like I seen that there was going to be a $5,000 tax return for certain people, and I went to the IRS. I'm like, let's do this shit. And, it was fucking April Fool, so fucking douchebag. It's echoing in his head at Gravy.
That's what I think. I got off 3 times already. How it sound?
Now it sounds good. No, you sound good.
It's Gabe there. It's Gabe. I told you it was Gabe the whole time.
Calm down. We're fixing it. Working through it, bro.
But Gravy gets all the fucking blame. I'll take it. I get blamed for everything.
Bro. You're the glue, bro. You get all the bullshit, bro. Like you keep.
How you go from talking about quarterbacks to fucking income tax? What happened here? What I missed?
Well, but I'm just saying how fucking April Fools be fucking with you and shit. You know what I mean? So that's how I kind of got to it. So that kind of gave me the idea of let's talk about quarterbacks that we could trade for. Because, like I said, my sister, she hit me up with, "Is this true? Is this true?" All happy this morning. I got up like fucking 7 o'clock this morning. I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a picture of Josh Allen being traded to the Raiders, which is not happening. And then Gravy started bullshitting about it, saying that we could have had a chance to get Josh Allen. And I was kind of like, okay, we started bullshitting a little bit more about it. But basis off the show was basically what Brandon says. Stay away from Dak, please. So my biggest thing was, after I seen that, I get an email from the Heavy saying some shit. Hey, Loon, what's up, bro? Salute to you.
What's up, Loon?
Bro, that BS with Dak was so scandalous. Yeah, I know, bro. But I was just talking shit. You know what I mean? It's really nothing to talk about.
Only one talking about it, bro. There's other people. Other people must have got the message.
Really?
And it's on.
Well, I mean, I don't be watching anybody else, bro. Like, I respectfully, because I don't want no one
to
to
say.
No, it's
not. I wasn't watching them. It was like IG pop-ups.
Really?
You know what I mean? And so, with pretty good, pretty good people that I listen to. Like, there's some dudes I listen to, and then there's some people that I don't. But
hey, who was talking about? Hey, Leaky, who was talking about? I need to know, bro. You can DM me or something. You don't have to put it out here, or you can just pick on.
I think you get Dak Prescott, you're going back to fucking Derek Carr.
Well, that's a funny story because me and my cousin were talking shit because he's a Dallas Cowboy fan, right? So we were bullshitting, family kind of little function and stuff like that, and he was saying that like, man, Dak Prescott is fucking this, that, and the third, yada yada. I said, no, respectfully, Dak Prescott is fucking a black Derek Carr. So, and that's where it's talking shit. And if you really, really look at it, that's why I kind of just meant it more for fun than anything. It wasn't like I'm not believing in Dak coming over here, bro. Like, I don't want that. I just made me come up with an idea of talking about, something that, just the bullshit about. So if the Raiders could, and if the Raiders don't go get, Jane Daniels or Michael Penix, because to be honest with you, like I said on yesterday's show, I'm out on Penix. I'm done. I'm cool. It's just too much for me. The age, the injuries, I'm good. But a couple people are saying that this kind of be their best option or whatever or not. So I was saying, fuck it, let's have some fun and see if we can turn around and talk about some shit and see let's trade for fucking Roger. Let's trade for maybe Josh Allen. What would it take to do some shit? I was just saying, fuck it, just talk. This is a good talking point. But
Black Kirk Cousins. That's what
Black Kirk Cousins. Long time. Dirty Low says stopping by to give you your dues, homie. No to Dak. Salute to the Raider Nation family, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hopefully you having a good one now with that thing. Shit.
Salute, bro. Salute,
bro. Salute. Yeah, but I was just correction. Dakota is the Black Kirk Cousins, according to Marky Cooper. That's hella funny, bro. Shit. Shout out to everybody. But it'll be family. Hopefully you're having a good one, man. You too, brother. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, I want to know who was talking shit about actually thinking that this would be a valuable option. Paul, what up, bro? The next Prescott will be a valuable option.
It doesn't work in our favor. I'll tell you that. For me personally, it doesn't go into our favor because you're getting a guy that doesn't win big games. He sometimes he's asked. Goes away, makes a lot of mistakes at crucial times, and you got one of the upcoming best or the best wide receiver on your team, bro. And then he had a phenomenal season, but you couldn't top that with that bad of a loss on the fucking playoffs, bro. Come on now, bro. You got destroyed in the playoffs.
They did.
By a team that was hot, but it was fucking crazy. I was happy as hell when they lost.
Well, because if you guys don't know, Gravy's wife or significant other, or wife, I'll say wife because she'll probably kill me if I don't say that. She's a Dallas fan, so they always go back and forth with some shit. So. Man, who's echoing? This is horrible, bro. This is bad.
As soon as Gabe came back.
Let me see. As soon as Gabe came back and started doing it. Yeah, Gabe is the culprit. It went away. Fucking Gabe. Denied. No, I'm just playing.
He has something open like a speaker box or something.
Probably. Speaker TV.
You got headphones on to get?
No.
Is it?
Are you on the laptop? Is your volume on the laptop high?
My volume on the laptop? No, it's I'm not on the laptop. I have it through a speaker.
Mickey says DC didn't do shit for those 9 seasons. Then Dak wouldn't be an upgrade. Oh no! It's a complete fucking utter joke. If that was the case,
exactly
bro,
what I said.
it was a complete utter joke, bro. I like look. I'm talking realistically. If you're talking realistically, what would be a better quarterback to come in besides fucking Mahomes? Even if you could get Mahomes, I wouldn't want him. Damn, it's getting bad, bro.
Find out who it is. Because it sounds like the after I hear it.
You hear it?
But it sounds like it's coming from a speaker in a room. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, I don't think so. Just salute Big Oos says, "What the fuck, my brother? My brothers are all on the same time. Who else is on the same time? We've been doing Tuesdays at 8:00 for I don't know how long, bro. For what? 2 seasons now? 1 season? 1 season and a half? No, fuck no. 2 seasons. Casino has it to 6.5 wins. That's not scary. Nah, that's not good at all. Shout out Raiders 24, Dolphin 13. Shout out to you, bro. Hopefully you're going. Kenna, hopefully you're having a good one. Does someone have YouTube open? That's what we're trying to figure. Yeah, we're getting to it. We're getting to it. Gabe's fucking with it. I think it's Gabe. It's either me or it's Gravy or it's Gabe. It's one of the three. Can't hear you. You're on mute, so it's not you. So it's not coming from it. So it's you, Gabe. Maybe we should just say fuck the show and just take off. Okay, we're out, man. You guys have a good one. Peace out, Raiders. No, it's fine.
Go ahead, bro. I'll come manage it.
Oh shit. No salute. First, as a Raiders fan, fuck them Dodgers. Shout out Auntie, bro. Hopefully you're having a good one, brother. Remember for 3 months.
Now you got Gabe on mad. See.
You get Gabe mad, bro. You get upset over some man. You move on out a little bit, Gravy, but I get it though. I understand.
I hear an echo. After it's natural.
Yeah. Shout out Kenna. Kenna was on somebody's podcast, I believe Raider D, I believe. But yeah, Kenna was on there, man. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I will. I need a new hat, bro. There's tons of hats, bro. There's tons of hats. They're gonna start coming out with the draft hats here coming up pretty soon.
I got it on the way already.
When you talk at Dirty Low, so okay. So there you go. We all knew Loon's been missing me. Oh shit, here we go. Charm and WW. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna. You can still hear it. Gabe said he can still hear it, so it might be. That's crazy. Hold on, let me see real quick. Fucking bitch, bro. Maybe it's just the show.
Gabe just playing with you. See, if I go on a mute, you're not gonna hear it because they don't want to talk to you. Or if you talk to the chat.
No, but I'm saying it's like
I hear it with you.
All right, well, okay, I'm gonna dip out. I'll be back.
Well, finally got really low. So, tell me what y'all think about. You guys hear the echo with me?
All right, let's see if this is better. Can you hear me now? All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Say something, Gravy. All right. Now I can't hear you. Say something.
You muted me.
Okay, there you go. It's always Low's fault, bro. It's always me, bro. It's always bro.
Who's
Salute and shout out to the Best Feedback Podcast. Nice. I think it's Low. So hey, we'll see what happens. It's me. Okay, fuck it. It's me. See, I told you it was one of the three of us, bro. You guys gotta just don't miss much.
Everyday feedback. Well, you're getting bomb ass feedback from the Raider Nation Live.
Best crew. Feedback. So good that you need to hear it twice.
You get hear it twice or 3 times, and we fucking go on a rant. See, now you got Gabe on mad.
No,
look at him. You can tell he's mad.
No, I think we should go. Good now, no?
We should be good now. I think it was me, bro. My bad. Says good now, so it was me. Thank you, Biggs. Appreciate it.
Raider Dolphin.
Call me Raider Dolphin. YouTube made me put something between, so I picked legendary numbers between my name and salute. Salute, man. That's what's up. Kev, what up, Kev? Shit, Joseph Berger. What's up, bro? Joseph Barger. Love Coach Gravy. Oh shit, you gotta. If anyone missed anyone, I apologize. It's going fast on my phone. Nah, shit, we get it, bro.
Your phone's charged up though. I don't want to hear that shit. Your phone's dying.
It takes more than one Gravy. Shit, anyways.
Take 2 to.
So it was me the whole time. It was Low getting Gabe all mad. Yep, it was my fault, bro. I blame it on me.
It was never too high.
You know how to get
It's
mad.
never there. I hear echoes all the time in my head. I hear echoes all the time in my head, bro. It's natural. I don't hear shit.
Jesus.
I just hear blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Like peanuts, like the
Charlie
peanuts,
Brown,
like the peanuts. Charlie Brown. That's what it sounds like.
Womp 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 womp. So I got a question. I got a serious question, and we were kind of talking about it before. So like, do people understand like us as some content creators? You know that we don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say I don't know everything about football because I don't. I don't got no connections with anybody. I guarantee you, 99% of people that do Raider content don't have no contacts. Don't know a janitor. You know what I mean? It's like, it kind of trips me out that people put this whole front that like, oh, I know it all. And I don't see why it's like that, bro. Like, I don't see why it's like that and why they do that. Why can't you just be a fucking fan, bro, and just talk about what you think should happen and just have your opinion? Don't say you know it all, man. Like, come on, bro. There's so many fucking people. If we knew it all, I wouldn't be in front of you right now talking about anything. I'd be in the Raiders organization or some organization, you know what I mean, doing football shit. But it's kind of weird that, like, that certain people, like, we already have fucking content creators that are basically bleeding our fucking, the nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say names or anything like that, but, like, you know, they're posing, they're actually the other fans and do different shit. Mitchell Bade, but whatever.
I think it's like, well, I've said it before too. It's a fucking opinions based podcast, dog. You know what I mean? It's an opinion based podcast that. Oh shit. Yeah, it's just, you know, I heard the feedback again. Oh shit. Fuck.
So here we go. Fuck it.
But the thing is, Gabe, you've been in the game for a minute, longer than I have or Lo has. I used to get on your shows, you know, just as a guest, and Lo too. Mm-hmm. I'm the late one that come in here. It's like, hey, dude, I know a little bit of ball and stuff like that. But what gets me is that it's okay to have your opinion. I dig that, but if something goes your way that everybody's saying, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Like if one person, you know, and then if you overdo that by saying, well, I'm the first one to get that prop, and then say your channel ain't like that, that's like hypocritical, and that just shows you that you don't know the game of football, and to spit, that's facts, and all you do is read of stats and ESPN and the First Take and all this shit. People can tell that you're doing that. But if you want to sit there and say, well, I don't think, like myself, and Gabe might be right, fuck them pigs, go get Jaden Daniels and we do it, you know, I'm gonna be like, way to go, man. We got a quarterback now, but then the next question I'm going to ask Gabe next year, what are we going to do without that first and second round pick? And then Gabe will have to, Gabe's never said, well, you know, we're going to suck or this and that. We're going to do what we can to get more picks to get better teams, to get a better team. He's not sitting there saying, well, I'm the first one that said it. We ain't like that. I don't think we are. I've never heard Gabe speak that way. Lo, you ain't that way, and I ain't that way either. Mm-hmm. The only thing I take credit for is fucking Marcus Peters. I'll take credit for that from the get-go because I think I was the only one that didn't want that cat on our team. And then saying what's his name, Fields, a long ass time ago. But I'm not gonna say if he came to our team. I said, man, I would love to have Justin Fields, but it didn't pan out. I'm gonna get pissed or say, oh, I knew about it because some source. But if you get mad at people that are on different channels and call them motherfuckers, you don't know shit, you don't know the team, you don't know this and that, it just is bad for your show, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why we don't do that shit. We'll just rather hit you up at a game or something than talk about suicide.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, you know, this is it's a very unique thing that we do here, bro. Like we try to just be I try to just be as authentic of a fan as possible. You know what I mean? Because I want to see my team win no matter what. You know what I mean? I learn shit from Gravy. I don't want to say that out loud because and put it on fucking camera, but I mean, you know, he's gonna have a record of it, so he's gonna be like, "See, I told you." But
been knowing that, bro. I've been knowing that, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, that I've been knowing it. But like, it's crazy because like we don't know everything, bro. You don't even know what the fuck's going on if you're gonna have your job tomorrow, bro. So we just trying to have a good time, have an opinion, hopefully see our team in a winners like environment, and that's all we want, bro. So try not to take it too personal and try to just enjoy some time. So that's why, like, when I was talking shit about Dak, like, you know what I mean? I even fucking was saying, fuck it, let's go get Derek Carr again. It's the same shit. It's just an opinion show, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody got no connections. Ain't nobody. If you got a connection, bro, cool. If you do, then why are you spilling the fucking beans? You know what I mean? Like, just be a fucking fan and shut the fuck up. Anyways, so any other quarterbacks would you guys want to trade for? Is there any quarterback right now, before we go into the draft, looking forward? That was the biggest question. Should the Raiders trade for a quarterback?
What, available quarterback or someone that?
Just a trade. Trade. It doesn't matter if they're signed. It doesn't matter. You pick up their contract. You did that. It doesn't matter. When I seen Josh Allen, I wouldn't mind Josh Allen as a Raider, bro. He doesn't have nobody over there. Has no running game, like Gravy said. He only has one fucking receiver, really. He has to force other receivers, and he's basically the running game. So that might be a good fucking move. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking along the lines like that. Just have fun with it. Hey, let's play fucking, let's play GM today. You know what I mean? If we could right now know that we can't move up, we have a better shot at getting a quarterback. What quarterback would you want to get? Either of you guys or in the chat. We're not drafting, no drafting quarterbacks. We're not talking Caleb Williams. We're not going JR5. I mean, respectfully, Kenna, you know what I mean? I'm talking about NFL professional quarterbacks that are on the field right now, on a fucking roster that we could possibly trade for. There you go. Willie Wayne, first one. This is realistic. This is a realistic shit that we can go for. Kyler Murray.
Kyle Murray. I would like to see what he would bring to the Raiders.
Yeah. Dakota is overrated just like Romo because of their Cowgirls Mike Rain. Is that his name? Is that a real name, Dakota?
Yeah.
Dakota.
We should get Minshew. Hey, see, Jimmy, I like you because you onto something.
All right,
we got Minshew. We got Minshew.
Shit, he's talking shit.
I think my sister. We got my sister in the chat too. I think she's onto something. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's true. Viviana.
I don't think anyone really thinks you guys know what you're talking about.
It just be me and Gabe because that just be me and Lo because Gabe ain't say shit. That's why Gabe's so quiet because that's why he went off because I'm gonna get on the phone and say these two dumbasses from Fresno don't know what the hell they're talking about. No, that's what fucking what you think. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you.
That's your sister, though.
Yeah, that's my sister right there, you fucking asshole.
Hey, when I met her when we were in Vegas, she goes, "Hey, you guys' fucking podcast sucks." I was like, "Fuck it, hey, nice to meet you too." That shit was funny though. It was good times. But okay, so for real, Kyler Murray. We're talking Kyler Murray. All right, fuck it. I wouldn't mind Kyler Murray. I mean, he ran all over us. Fucking, he knows our field pretty well. So, what do you guys think about Kyler Murray? We're just fucking going at it.
I said I would like to see what he would look like in for the Raiders. But
what do you think about it, Gabe?
He has his problems. He has his issues too.
Yeah, I don't like Kyler Murray, but
just go with the best, bro. Go with the best.
If I were to trade for somebody right now, if we had the ability to go trade for somebody,
we have the ability right now. The Raiders, if we could trade right now, who the fuck would it be? Hey, you know what, though? I was going to hit you up right now telling we fucking play Call of Duty later, but man, fuck that. And I was playing. He said facts.
The only guys really available are, I would say, fuck, dog, to actually trade for that teams are willing to give up.
I mean,
even if they weren't willing to give up, bro, like this is like we can go in, get the guy. It doesn't matter. We'll give up 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s. That's gonna be the trade scenario for any quarterback that's on the fucking in the NFL right now that we'll trade.
Josh Allen could change his fortunes over here.
You think Josh Allen? I think Josh Allen will be good. Wait, this is a serious podcast.
Josh Allen with like with Devontae Adams. I mean, and Josh Allen. The thing with Josh Allen is like people seem to be getting out of Buffalo. You know what I mean? So who knows? I mean, that would. I mean, as much as I think that those guys are locks in their own teams, in their own right. But I mean, if I was gonna probably trade for somebody and give up, a lot of picks, because I know Josh Allen is not that old yet, so. I mean, I would probably be, on Josh Allen over Kyler for sure. Shit, if I was hypothetical, I'm going after fucking Patrick Mahomes. Shit, the fuck.
I don't want Mahomes, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm here. I can't do it.
Available?
Nope.
Available? I would get Lamar Jackson, bro.
Really?
If I could get any quarterback I wanted, besides Mahomes, because it would be tough between Josh Allen and Lamar, but I'll take Lamar.
Oh, maybe you know what? I would take probably Josh Allen back. I'll probably go Burrow. I'll probably go Joey. I'll probably go Joey Ice. Joe Burrow.
Get hurt now,
Joe
bro.
Burrow? Joey? Yeah, I wouldn't mind Joey. But he does get hurt a lot. Joe Burrow? Okay. So
hell no to Lamar Jackson. Hell no to Lamar Jackson. You crazy, Raider Paul. Come on, dude.
Colin Coward said had a stat that showed up on all short quarterbacks lead the league in giving up sacks, which are drive killers. Okay, so there's that. All right.
Running quarterback.
Get the conversation going. See what I'm saying?
Running quarterbacks.
That Burrow has towards the game too, dog. Like the attitude that Burrow has towards the game and shit like that. I don't know. I like the competitor in Burrow, dog. Like Burrow's bad, dog. Like I'll probably, if I had the choice, probably out of anybody, if it wasn't Patrick Mahomes, because I fucking do hate that motherfucker, I would probably be Burrow. And he's the only guy that's beating him in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Recently, as a recent. So other than Brady, so I'll probably go Burrow.
You know what's crazy?
Big difference between Mahomes and Burrow, dude. Big difference. Big gap difference.
I like Burrow.
But Mahomes in a Raider jersey, bro, it just fucking, that's like fucking, let's go fucking hire. Let's go hire fucking McPuss again and go back into it. It'll be the same fucking thing. I couldn't do it.
Mahomes will have a worse season ever if he had McDaniels doing.
Nah, I mean, if it was up to, if there was like a fantasy draft and, we had the first pick out of anybody and we had to take a quarterback, I'm taking Mahomes. I mean, that for sure. I was
thinking fantasy, who's usually the second one to go? Who's usually the second one to go, bro? Second or third?
No, like I'm talking about just actually start a franchise right now. Like, and that the quarterback is the most important position. I think you have to go fucking Mahomes, but I think like I would probably go, after that I would probably go fucking Burrow. If I was gonna go somebody to go against Patrick Mahomes, because that's the fucking hurdle. You know what I mean? Because the hurdle is fucking Patrick Mahomes and trying to beat and the
fucking Lou, man. Lou's going.
And the objective is to actually beat Patrick Mahomes.
Throw, bro.
I would go Burrow. I would put him on the team. If I put Burrow on the team,
this is a crazy question, Lou, dude. It's a crazy question.
Yeah, Mikey always wants me to move on from the question. I mean, that's what I titled the fucking show. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out something.
Who would Mike want?
Mike, that's a good question. Who would you want as our quarterback? If you want, once you answer it, I'll move on from the question. And then we can start talking about it.
If he says Derek Carr, he's on this round. Say Derek Carr. Carr we trust or something like that.
Or just, if you take Mahomes, you ought to got to take his weirdo sister and wife. Yeah.
True.
As long as I win a Super Bowl,
cool, but the wife,
they're doing right now. That's just doing right now. They don't give a shit what his brother's doing or what his lady, what she look like, what she's doing. As long as he's winning Super Bowls.
So
Nah, but if I had to take somebody out of our division, it couldn't be Herbert, it couldn't be fucking Mahomes. I'm taking Burrow.
Paul got it.
Damn, your sister's going live with you, bro. Look at your sister's going live with you.
Gabriel. She called you Gabriel. Watch your fucking mouth.
Spanish right there, bro.
What's wrong?
Take that shit off, Mahomes.
Take that shit off. Dang, you ain't hitting $1,000 no more.
It's we're talking about a fucking hypothetical type shit. I hate the motherfucker, but you know what I mean. It's a hypothetical.
Mafia.
He's the best quarterback in the league, though.
Michael
there you
down
go. Michael Guerrero spoke,
me
bro.
too, realistically, I'm down with you. Me and Mike down with Minshew. Been saying
Minshew
that.
Mafia. There you go.
I'm gonna be like every other show. I've been saying that. I'm the first one to been saying that. Minshew. Hashtag Minshew.
You know what? I said Minshew. I said Minshew, and some of you heathens, some of you goons out here turn around and say, I ain't doing that. Now all of a sudden, I said it in a hypothetical too. I said that shit.
I used to watch it, bro. We used to sit down and watch Minshew at your house, and I said, "Look at this boy, he's badass."
When did we watch? Yeah, we did, huh?
We used to watch Minshew all the time. The games before the 10 o'clock games, and we would play at 1. We always watch. I watch Minshew. Check out Minshew getting busy, coming back and shit. When he was with what's his name? Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, no, he was a baller, bro. He was a baller. Like, I mean,
he's better than Richardson. He's better than Richardson. I'll tell you that.
There was this one video. There was this one video of him that they did like a whole breakdown of him and how he came into the whole situation when Jags lost the Super Bowl. They had no quarterback, and then they lost their whole defense because their defense actually got them there when they had Fournette. And then he came in and still kind of won with them and had a winning season. But then the next season they had to rebuild, got rid of the court, got rid of everything, and then he had a shit season because he was getting fucking sacked left and right. But like, you know what I mean? I like him. He has that little X factor to him. But I mean, he is a smaller guy. He is a smaller guy, but he does. I don't like the shimmy when he scores. It's just like, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm talking shit. But no, I'm glad he's here, bro. Like, I'm glad he's here. I'm glad that they're gonna battle it out, bro. Because it's weird. Because even though I said a stat that they're basically like neck and neck with QBR rating, touchdown passes of last year, right? They're really, really close. But overall, you know, Minshew's had a longer season. So Aiden O'Connell could actually only grow from him. So I think we might, if we don't move up, bro, he might end up being our quarterback, bro. Everybody hates Zach Wilson, but he has shit offensive line, was drafted to a shit team. Wilson would be just fine with the Raiders. That kid balled out for the Jets.
Balled out. Raider Paul cut that out.
You have to rewrite that. So, Auntie Sam right here. Thank you for the $2, Auntie. He says DSR and Ozzy wants us to trade for Bo. Bo who? Bo Nix? I ain't doing that shit. Way. She said I'm trading Stroud or Love. See, now we're talking. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy though. Fucking the trade fucking to up to 3 to fucking get Bo Nix. What the fuck?
Nah, I ain't going all.
He's gonna be there.
Bo Nix.
He's gonna be there.
Here, I'm not reading that. You guys can go back and forth while you guys want. Nathan Peterman. See, Mike Rain, now you're talking. See, now that's the shit I'm talking about. That's how you got to think outside the box. That's what we got to do right there.
Think outside the box. Bro, do you know that Nathan Peterson threw 6 interceptions in one game?
Classic Peterman, bro. That's the GOAT.
And he's perfect. He's perfect for the Raiders, huh? And he was actually on our team. John Gruden loved him. Nathan Peterman is rubbing off on me.
You know what I'm trading for? I'm trading a bunch of draft picks for Jaden Daniels. That's what I'm trading for.
Yeah.
I knew. I was waiting for that to come from Gabe.
It was coming sooner or later. Your sister probably lives in the house now.
I'm surprised he's saying all these other quarterbacks. Because I heard today he's the fastest quarterback that's going to be in the NFL. I heard that today. He's the best athlete. All he has to do is bulk up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not far-fetched, but there's some good-ass athletes that's still going to be tough. He's still got to show it on the field, but, like, it's good compliments, that's for sure. That's high praise. I mean, that's something you want, you know what I mean, in a player that you're getting, you know what I mean? So, but, like, you have to live up to it, you know what I mean? And as of right now, I feel like he's going to be the guy that you know what I mean, that's going to be able to, you know, change this franchise along with, you know what I mean, the direction of you know, AP. But I think it's just time will tell, man. I think it's a quiet season right now, you know, before the draft, because for that simple fact. I mean, I think they're really they're working hard behind the scenes, bro. I think they're doing everything they can to, you know what I mean, get to where they need to be to put themselves in position to go, you know, go up. I love the you know, I mean I'm not gonna go, you know, like ahead of myself, but I do really like the you know, the re-signing of Jordan Meredith. You know what I mean? That dude was a big signing. You know what I mean, with at right guard. You know what I mean, because we really needed somebody to actually, you know, fill that spot in, bro. Because we really had nobody at right guard. You know what I mean? I know Mumford is most likely going to be the starter at right tackle, but as of right now, yeah, I mean, he is. I mean, Jordan Meredith will be our right guard as of right now if we don't go in, you know, to either draft somebody or you know, maybe find somebody post June. But you know, as far as that signing was solid, and just securing everything else on the offense just gives me a little bit more confidence heading into the draft that we're gonna make something happen, man.
Yeah. See, Eric Raiders hates Hunter. Eric, okay, cool. Haters Hunter. He does have a point right here that he is faster. Everyone's saying that Michael Penix is, he ran fucking 4.46 or whatever.
No, they're saying that he's going to be the fastest in the league when he gets picked. He's going to be faster than Kyler Murray, faster than Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. He's going to be the fastest quarterback out there.
He's fast, man. He is fast, but we'll see.
Well, your sister says you're finally coming into your senses, and you're saying good things now, Gabe.
Huh?
Your sister said you're finally coming to your senses.
Your senses, yeah. She goes, what she's put right here, she goes, about time you say something smart. She goes,
and it's not us. And it's not us. We're not manipulating Gabe. Gabe's the one that runs this show. So,
no way.
So
Gabe's the mastermind of this whole show. And
who the fuck is Anthony Brown, bro?
I'm the glue, and then Lowe's the duct tape.
The duct tape.
Dang, that's crazy. He said the duct tape.
Man, the duct tape. All right.
So
hey, but you know what? Hey, but I'll give this. Duct tape
better now, bro.
Yeah, duct tape is used for everything, though.
Yes. I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Sorry.
What's cracking? What's cracking to the
night? Okay, I'm looking at Anthony Brown because everyone's saying this whole Anthony Brown guy 2 years ago when he was playing with Oregon. All right. I'm looking at him. That's like kind of the only highlights that he got. Okay.
Maybe about 30 seconds. 25 seconds at the most.
Nah, it's about 9 minutes of highlights.
He was balling in Oregon. And I think he left or got hurt, and then Bo Nix came.
Bo Nix, and then so Anthony Brown, they're showing it right now. I'm sorry.
He's a mobile guy. He's a mobile
Anthony
guy.
Brown, he's okay. Got a little bit of an arm. He only has like 2 minutes of tape from preseason.
Bro.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking waste your time on watching video on that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Please.
Jack Kenna.
Fucking Anthony Brown. We might as well stick with Minshew or AOC.
Yeah. Well, Brown is actually on our team, so that's why I was like, kind of like, he's reading what I'm sending him.
It's just stupid. She's fucking. If it was up to her, she would fucking still want Carr on this damn team.
Oh, she's one of those.
Huh? I think she still even wears her Carr jersey.
What?
Nah. Is that the only jersey? As a brother, you got to get her another jersey, bro. You got to get her another jersey.
She has
to wear number
jerseys.
9.
She has plenty of other jerseys.
Number 9, bro. If she wants to put a sorry player on her, just get her number 9, bro.
Jesus, here we go, number 9. So Gravy's beef. Look, tell everybody what your beef is with him, because we were talking about it and we had the show yesterday, whatever.
Oh, because of his number.
What was your biggest? Yeah. Listen to what Gravy's biggest beef is. Tell him what the beef is,
with
bro.
Tyree?
And then we're gonna get to this, Ken. I got you, but tell him. Let everybody know. Let the 80+ people in here know what's your biggest beef.
Let me say, bro. Hold up. Homeboy wants to get rid of this season that he's saying. He was in a bad predicament. Get rid of that freaking little gay ass number 9 jersey, and get yourself 55 or take over the crazy one number. What you should have been doing, and what you want to be, and no matter what anybody says, Chandler Jones is going to be in the Hall of Fame. No matter what anybody says.
For sure.
Chandler Jones is a badass defensive end.
You think so?
He's up there.
Jimmy Montes, shut up.
Chandler Jones is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Shut up.
This is for Gabe's breakdown.
He might be bunk ass crazy. He might be bunk ass crazy, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Take over that jersey. Be the next Chandler Jones, the same Chandler Jones for the NFL. Don't wear number 9. So you're
basically saying that he's going to take over Chandler Jones's number and then be better than
any number besides number 9.
No. Let's not take 55. Fuck that shit. Let's let that rest for a moment because
any number, 90s, 99.
Let's
99.
Let's break the mold and let's fucking make number 9 shine.
There you go. Make number 9 shine. 9 is
9 mold. 9 mold ain't gonna drive till 5 years from now.
Well, he's gonna drive this year, dog. He's gonna show up.
He's going in.
He better, because I'm done talking shit about the dude. That's not talking shit. Talking about changing his number. I just think even a defensive tackle, wherever you want to put the dude, don't need to be number 9.
Gravy here. Gravy just wants Tyree to put his big boy pants on.
Hey, but like Lo said, you're from the 9.
You're from the 9, bro. You're from the 559. You're supposed to. That 9, bro, represents us. It is us. It's a part of us. Oh, sorry.
Damn. You're telling them to change the 9.
Dang, change it to the 9, bro. Come on, bro. He's on the 9.
Be the first guy to have 3 numbers then. 999, whatever. I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, at least he's not 9 and 9. Yeah, 99.
Well, Clark knows that I disagree with the pick, but I just want to see more from the dude. That's it.
Of course. No, of
course.
Okay, Clark. I will give you the full breakdown in my version of Gravy. Okay, so what he's saying is, for him being picked number 1, he should have had way more stats than what he actually did. It was a bad pickup I would say Gravy was kind of blaming it more on Tyree than the actual pick. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's all it is. He just wanted to see more production out of him. For a number 1 to come in, and as far as the Raiders are concerned, be sitting back and not coming into game 6 or whatever, you know what I mean, injured, that was his biggest gripe about him. Now, the other shit, I don't know. But he wants him. Yeah, I mean, from what he says, he wants him to fucking be a baller. But it's just tough love, bro. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
And if he's hurt in college, right after college,
it's crazy, though.
And it was during the season where he got hurt. You knew that this guy was hurt, so you basically drafted him. And I know it was a different regime. Okay, I understand that, but just the pick alone was just on potential. They don't make dudes like that. I understand that.
Who did we want last year? Who did we want at the? Who do you guys remember who we wanted at the draft?
I wanted Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter, but I mean all of that. You know the shit with the background. I kind of knew that we weren't gonna go in that direction because of the red flags and shit. I knew that that wasn't something that I think that McDaniels or Ziegler was ready to take a gamble on. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't like the pick in the beginning either, dog. But I just think like now that he's on this team, I mean, I was on him in the beginning, like I keep saying over and over, like I was talking shit about him heavy, you know what I mean, in the beginning, you know what I mean, like but the thing that only got me, you know what I mean, about Tyree that just has me a little bit, you know, like at least hopeful with him is that he got better throughout the season. He did, you know what I mean, like that I can't like even putting him in the middle that helped him out a little bit, but I think eventually he's made to play the outside. You know what I mean? His build and all of that shit. He's made to play the outside. But we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if he could develop. I mean, if he can develop under these two guys with those two different type of skill sets, one inside, one outside, you know, with Max and Wilkins, then
thank you, Jess.
Then, you know, that's why I said, we gotta have at least one off season with him actually healthy, you know what I mean, and let's see what he can put on the field. Now, after this season, or even after, like I said before, or like earlier in these discussions that we've had, you know, this off season, like it's not even gonna take the whole season for me. Like he has to show from the get go, like that he made an improvement. You know what I mean, and a big jump, because the biggest thing on him was his injury. So now he's injury free, so he should his ceiling, like he should hit more of his ceiling for sure this year. You know what I mean? So there's no excuses. I will agree with him there, but I also think I'm hopeful of Tyree that he's going to turn it around.
Yeah, I mean I agree with you on that, bro. I mean, there's so many other players that we can start focusing on, but the whole reason why I was asking that, because I was looking at all the players that went last year. Obviously, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. That's crazy. Bryce Young went 1 overall and didn't do shit. Stroud did his thing. Will Anderson went, you know what I mean, at 3. Indianapolis Colts picked Richardson. Then even fucking Seattle Seahawks even went Devin Weatherspoon. Even though they needed somebody in the middle, they didn't go that route. Cardinals went Paris Johnson, which was an offensive tackle.
It was Christian Gonzalez too, yeah.
Gonzalez. It was. And then to top it all off, before Jalen Carter went,
but those guys got hurt. Those guys got hurt too, though. Like even and during the season, you know what I mean. Like Christian Gonzalez, would he have been a good pick if he would have came in and fucking got hurt? You know what I mean. He still needs to come back and prove that he's gonna be just as good or whatever. Like, you know, that he started off like. That's the thing. Like all of these guys, Devin Weatherspoon, he's a baller, but he also did get picked before we even had a chance to even get him.
Correct. He was picked at top 5. He was the actual top 5. He ran it off the top 5.
That was the guy I really wanted, Devin Weatherspoon, but like he went too quick. You know what I mean? Like, and with Jalen Carter there, I thought that's the route I was hoping, like when our clock started going, you know what I mean, at 7. I was hoping, you know, because Jalen Carter was still on the board. I was hoping, man, maybe they overlook it. Maybe they just pick him. That's the shit that I maybe would have had me, you know, more giddy, you know, during the draft. Maybe more happy during the draft, like, because when we picked Tyree Wilson, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, you know, I know a lot of people had that same reaction. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he has great, but like. He has those measurables, you know, he had those long arms, big, like fucking, some of the fucking, you know, the longest reach ever, you know what I mean? Whatever, just, but it's just, it was still a head scratcher. It was still a head scratcher. Yeah, but it was still a head scratcher, like, you know what I mean? So it was like.
So think about it like this.
Guy at 7, we're going to pick this guy at 7, and let's hope he becomes this guy.
But then I have said though, like it's not his fault that he got picked at 7. Like that's why I don't shit on him. You know what I mean? Like I don't talk shit too much about. And also like I would be right on the same boat with you too. Like don't get me wrong too. Like I would still be talking shit if I was still seeing the same things that I seen in those first couple games. That I would say the first quarter of games, that first 4 games under McDaniel's, dog, like that shit was ugly. You know what I mean? That shit was ugly. You know what I mean? And like, but just seeing after like him being able to actually get the better of, you know, some pretty good, you know, guards in this league and stuff like that, you know, actually, you know, fucking put him in the quarterback's lap and shit, you know what I mean, and get some pressure, you know, later on in the season, like that shit had to be a little bit more more like, okay, maybe his foot's getting stronger. Maybe maybe it was that was part of the reason. So that's why I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what I mean? Because maybe it was his foot. Like, that's why I'm trying to say, like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because you did improve, but you have to show it. You have to show it. This offseason is not. You can't take this offseason for granted. And it looks like he's not. You know what I mean? It looks like he's out there, with the workout program that those guys have set up, which is that also has me excited for the season. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these dudes are on the same page, getting together during the offseason when they should be on vacation and shit like that. You know what I mean? They're out there, training together, like, and not just the defensive line. You got guys from different, skill positions and shit like that. Offensive linemen, you got them training. You even got guys from other teams kind of training with that. I don't really like that shit, but it's fucking, you know what I mean? It's like that. I just like the camaraderie that the team is building. You know what I mean? And Tyree's in that fold. You know what I mean? And I know Tyree talks shit about like the Max or Wilkins shouldn't have to take them under his arm, but at least it's a good thing that at least have them. You know what I mean? I know guys shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to take them under their wing. You know what I mean? But that is what great players do, and it's just fortunate for him that he at least he has two of them. It looks like he's gonna have two of them to at least work under. You know what I mean? And hopefully those guys could make him hit his ceiling.
That's all fine and dandy, Gabe, if you want to make yourself better, but coaches are sitting there. We're putting them with Max to get better. I got a problem with that.
What do you mean? You got a problem with Max helping the team get better?
No, he put him. He said he's working with Max together with him.
No, I don't think it's that he's working with Max together. I just think that
was Tyree so
he's
raw.
Gluing himself. I think he's gluing himself too.
So raw. Was he so raw that he needs Max? And I understand captains and the best team on your. He should do that. That's great. But it's just like he's using him as a helpful guide all the way around his whole football game, Tyree's football game, to mimic Max. Just like, when Chandler Jones is done, he's the new Chandler Jones.
But that's what I mean.
Even close to.
That was what we were saying.
I mean, that's what I would want though. Like,
he wasn't even close to the bad Chandler Jones. As far as pass rush,
but if I want him to model after anybody with his size and shit like that, it's gonna be Max. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, fuck it. That's model your game. Model your game after him.
But if you're learning from Max, if you say, well, Max showed this guy how to be a defensive end because we picked him as a defensive end, but he doesn't know how to do it. We seen his get off.
So his only problem with this game is his get off. That's what it really, really boils down to.
I think he can get a couple of moves and get quicker.
But he was injured. Look, Biggs put this shit up right here. Hold on, I'm trying to go back real quick, see if I can find it.
Dude, bro, you're getting damaged goods. Why?
We're not getting fucking great.
He's not damaged this year.
To me,
he's not damaged.
He's not damaged this year.
To me, Lo, is that you're number one pick, and you're not going to change my mind. What the thing is that the number one pick needs to matter his first year. That's why you're picking him there. To me, your first round pick has to, especially if you're in the top 10, it needs to make an impact. And we were naming dudes earlier before we had this discussion about guys that made an impact. So yes, they got hurt. But before they had got hurt, they made an impact. Gonzalez made an impact for his team. Witherspoon made an impact for his team. Davis was impacting his team until they started doing other things with him. But the guy we needed and wanted, so you couldn't. And I know it was a different regime because everybody spits that out with me, different guy. But it would have been the legit need to get a defensive lineman, then potentially this guy could be another Max Crosby.
I don't think we're not like, none of us are gonna change our mind. Like you said, we're not gonna change our mind on it. But I think that's why I said he's gonna change. He's gonna change your mind this year because the way his play on the field is gonna change your mind this year.
So the reason
I'm confident in that.
So I haven't said anything about him being a bust. I've never said that. You both of you guys know that. I just say, why did we pick him when we needed somebody else?
So answer me this, Gravy. Answer me this straight up.
How did he overdo Davis?
So no, you got to ask the bigger question. Okay, because we did need a defensive end, right? Technically, we really didn't. We needed a defensive tackle or offensive tackle, right? So my biggest thing is you got to look at the bigger fucking picture, right? I get what you're saying, and everything that you're saying is valid, right? But you saying that him attaching him to himself to the hip of fucking Crosby is bad? That's not bad, bro. You want the best. You want every player on that team to be as good as the best player on that team. So if you have to fucking follow his eating habits, this, that, his fucking his regiments, all that shit, bro, that's what they're trying to do for him. You know what I'm saying? So now they're like, Max is basically the leader of this fucking team, if you really, really look at it, because he has the longest tenure.
I expect that, bro.
Right. So then, yeah, you got to expect that, right? So this is what I'm trying to get at, right? If I'm looking at the old picks, right, and that's why I was bringing them up, the old picks, okay, we could have went Paris Johnson, right? But then right after Paris Johnson, it went Tyree Wilson, Bijan Robinson, and Jalen Carter. Now, the thing is, though, we could have went running back, but Josh decided to stay or whatever went out, right? However that worked, because he knew he was going to sign. We could have had Bijan Robinson if they would have went that way, right? Or if we went over Carter, we could have went with the fucking tackle Darnell Wright. I don't know how he's doing or how he's progressing, but for some reason that was the only thing that we needed, and one of the biggest things that needed to be addressed was that. So we had to take him with injuries. And then 2 or 3 on about the whole situation. Tell me one player that doesn't have signs of injury, broken, something fucking torn, Achilles, anything like that, strain, anything that's coming through the fucking NFL draft portal that you're telling me that all of them are fucking good to go? Fuck no. Those guys are beat up before they get there. It's very rare. It's very rare, right? Okay, if they fall, then a lot of the guys that we're looking at right now should fall. Penix should fall because he ran fast. He didn't get contact. You see, all I'm trying to say is that, like, we can't really, like, shit on him. We can't shit on the fact that this is what we had to choose from.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
I just think there's rookie year. Like, I understand, like, he's top 7, he should perform, whatever, like that. But shit, if this year, that year's done. All that year is done. Like, what he does from now on is what matters to me. Like, and if he makes that, like, if this year he comes out and he fucking balls out, then fuck his fucking year 1. Then he was rightfully chosen at 7. I think the thing is how he performs this year,
right.
And that's the main thing. Like, to me, like, how he performs this year is going to determine if that was a good pick or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that first year, you know what I mean? We like you said, we did get damaged goods, but like, and we did, draft off potential. But like, I think that it's a totally different story now that, like, you know what I mean? You got a healthy Tyree Wilson. You got a healthy Tyree Wilson, and we're gonna see, man. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Well, we're not talking about what we're just. We weren't talking about Tyree Wilson, but see, like, okay, answer me this. Okay, answer me this, Gravy. Answer me this. So, how can I use this? A corner, say a cornerback, right? Wouldn't you want a corner? One of your arguments about Tyree too was why they move him in. He didn't get drafted for that position, right? Say Hobbs. Let's say Hobbs, right? Can go to the number 2 spot. The number 1 can play slot and it can also play safety, right? So wouldn't you think that's like a utility player, correct? So wouldn't you want an offensive lineman or defensive lineman at that, I apologize, to be utility? Go inside, go outside, stand up, put your fucking hand on the ground, 2 hands, whatever. Wouldn't you want that from them? Even though there's specialties into that, but as a depth player moving forward, if he can go outside and come inside and still be effective, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, because one of the arguments you were making about him is that that's not what he was drafted for. But he was drafted as a defensive lineman.
How much are you stressing the word adapt? And that's the factor. You know, is he there to be defensive end, what he was drafted to do, or is he a defensive tackle, which he's not?
It's okay. What is Hobbs? Is he a cornerback or slot cornerback? What is he? When he came in, was he a cornerback? Number one, number two, what was he?
He's a defensive back.
Defensive back, right? So that pretty much means the whole backfield, right? The whole secondary, right? So, okay. So if he came in defensive end and he just moved inside, who cares?
I wouldn't put him at safety. He covers better than a safety.
It's not the fucking point. It's not what I'm saying.
That's the point.
The talent is on the field. The talent is on the field.
That's why we have a safety coach and a DB coach. They're two different things, Lo. That's why you have a defensive end specialist that's on our team and coaching it, and we have a defensive line coach.
Okay. But are you telling me that? Are you okay? Let's just keep it. Let's not. No safeties. No safeties. As a cornerback room, just DBs, right? Would you be mad if he goes to number one, number two, or the slot?
He does it already. He does everything.
Okay, then so why aren't you eating his lunch? Just because he wasn't a number one draft pick?
Because he does it at a high level, Lo.
For how many years?
Things happen. But he wasn't a number 7 pick in the draft.
I understand that, and that's what I stated. That's what I stated. So just because he wasn't a number,
it wasn't expected. Hobbs is an overachiever.
Okay, now was it Hobbs' fault? Was it Hobbs' fault, or was it fucking, or was it the coaches at the time fault that he didn't get drafted early?
I don't know why he got drafted where he did, but
okay. So regardless of whatever, but then yet you're telling me that Hobbs can get on the field and play any position as far as slot cornerbacks are concerned, correct? Yes or no?
It's tough for me to. You're answering me a question between two different positions that are different.
I'm using it as an example, Gravy. I'm just saying he could be utilized in every fucking position because Graham likes certain kind of players.
Use an example at the defensive front. Use a tackle.
And I just did. But you're not satisfying for it. You're not it's not because he was drafted as a DN, so he can't come in. So you're telling me you'd be pissed off if Max Crosby went on the inside?
We think that Tyree Wilson blowing a guard all the way back to the quarterback when the quarterback doesn't even have the football is good.
There's signs. There's signs of it.
Okay. We'll get a bunch of guys that have signs of doing something good and see what our record is.
Stop picking certain words. Stop picking certain words and just sticking to that because you're just mad because you got picked the way you got picked at. So where would you have taken Tyree Wilson?
Like everybody else would.
When?
And a late second round where he should.
But nobody else picked him then.
They probably would have.
Okay.
So would have picked him.
I remember we were doing a film breakdown or whatever, whatnot, or something, talking about him and stuff like that. And the biggest thing that you had said back then was that he was just slow to get off the ball. That was the only thing you said. That was the only thing you said.
That's a big thing.
Right. Okay. But that was the only bad thing about him. You said his hand placement was good. He had long arms. He was strong. Everything that you're saying that he's not, you're saying it now.
Defensive end. I don't have no problems with him with the body type he is being a defensive end.
Okay.
But defensive tackle, no.
I think we're going to change this show. I think we're going to change this show to the Tyree Wilson show, bro. I think it's going to be the Tyree.
I'm not worried about it. I already know
bringing him up. You keep asking me questions that are mind-boggling to me.
How are they mind-boggling?
Because you're comparing Hobbs to fucking Tyree. Hobbs is already.
You're only hearing certain things, Rafe. You're only hearing certain things. I'm saying
you're only asking questions that you can answer.
How in the fuck is that? Look, the question is like this: wouldn't you rather have a player that can play many positions instead of just one?
To be categorized mostly as a defensive lineman.
As a defensive lineman. That's what Hobbs can't come play the line. But if Hobbs can play his position on any level, whether it's fucking slot, first, or number one or number two, he could play it. What is wrong with having a defensive lineman that can do both? Nothing. That's my argument.
The way he is, what he was drafted at was defensive.
But you're holding on to one fucking thing. Is it the defensive line? Yes or no? If he was a linebacker and then got put to fucking defensive end, what I'm saying, defensive end, defensive tackle. So that is the line, correct? He is on the line. Yes or no?
But you're saying that he's good at it. Just because you switch a position doesn't mean he's fucking good at it, Lo.
I never said he was fucking the best defensive tackle ever fucking made, but he's able to do certain things.
The best ever made. He's not even that. He's not even a good defensive lineman.
See, so now he's not even a good defensive line. So now this kid that fucking went number 1 overall is not good enough. First, it wasn't. He's not living up to the number 1 height.
He never said he was living up to shit. He never said he was living up to shit. I said they now don't get him in tackle.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Patrick Adams wants players that can play multiple positions, multiple spots.
That's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy. Yes. But
then that's what we got.
Okay. They didn't know what to fucking do with them, Lo, so they put him at defensive tackle. Because Kuntz was coming on. He couldn't beat out Kuntz.
Okay.
We think so highly of Tyree Wilson and the number 7 pick. How come he can't beat out Kuntz?
Why do you think so negatively of him?
Because what has he done?
He's a fucking rookie that played half a season.
Oh my God! Pobrecito, number 1 pick, 7th pick in the draft. Now you want to give him a fucking diaper and a fucking titi to fucking grow up now. They're not that way, bro. You don't get no more chances if you're number 1.
That's crazy to me. That part right there is crazy to me. That you can't even get a year under Gravy.
Nope.
You can't even get a year when you're like that's crazy.
Not a defensive end. Not a defensive.
You have to like that. I mean, he's here for 4 years. So like now it's like it's. I think it's, to me, with the healthy season, he's gonna be a totally different story. And I just think that I've seen enough from him to know that he's gonna be good this season. That's all I gotta say. I just know that I'm not gonna be watching Barbie this year. That's all I know.
Yeah. Didn't Kuntz, like, shout out NorCal. Kuntz had a whole off season, bro. He had plenty off seasons to actually develop into the guy. Because he's been playing the game for a minute. Remember when Kuntz came in? Everyone's, where's Kuntz? Where's Kuntz? And then all of a sudden, boom, he came out, and everyone's like, I knew he was going to be good. But he had development. But yet, at the same time, Kuntz was probably undrafted or fucking like a 3rd round pick or a 5th round pick or whatever.
He got in McDaniel's doghouse. And then he finally, when AP came in here, AP realizes that he has a damn good football player right there. Kuntz came in and did what he does best. He's a damn good football player.
But I think I know, like, I trust in AP that, like, what he did to Bennett, like, that very well could have been done to Tyree. You know what I mean? Coming into the fold. You know what I mean? Because we did have guys did play, you know, like, better than they've played in a long time, like John Jenkins, Adam Butler. You know what I mean? Kuntz came on. You know, we had Tyree, Bilal Nichols. All of those guys were playing a little bit better last year to where, you know what I mean, the defensive line was pretty good. So it could have been very easy for that's why I trust like that. He's going to get better, because if it could have been easy for AP to sit him like he sat Bennett. You know what I mean? And he could have sat his ass down and been like, you know what, rookie, you're trash. We're going to sit your ass down and we're going to fucking make you learn the hard way. You know what I mean? You're going to have to get, you know, you're going to have to earn to get on the field. But that's why I trust in AP like that. He was still a starter in that defense. You know what I mean? Like when it was all said and done at the end. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I think that, like, he was, I think it was just, you know, unfortunate that they picked him at 7, you know what I mean, with the injury. I mean, everybody wants to come into the league, you know, healthy, but like that, I think that's your biggest, you know, complaint about him, that, you know, we were getting damaged goods, but I think it's going to be a different story this year. That's all I can say.
No, Jolie, I thought fucking Cleveland Farrell was a worse than.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. That was a horrible. Nobody knew who that fucking guy was.
But look, that's why I'm thinking this way, is because of that different regime, all that shit. But that's why I just don't want another one of those to happen. Look, you know I want the dude to play good. I hope he does what he needs to be. But I'm into the thing where if you get picked there, you make an impact on your team.
I mean, that's the best case scenario. But right. I mean, that you do. The only hope is that he reaches his potential at some point. That's the best thing you can. Yeah, like the what you want the most, of course. Yeah, you want him to hit the ground running. You want every player that you pick to hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that shit doesn't happen to everybody. I mean, like somebody put in the chat earlier, like, you know what I mean? I know fucking, Khalil Mack did have more of an impact in his rookie year. Like at the end of the year, he only finished with 4 sacks. He did have more of an impact than I would say fucking Tyree did have last year. But, Khalil didn't have no fucking injury, concerns going into the draft, which, you know what I mean, that's the unfortunate thing. You know what I mean? For Tyree. He didn't come into the league healthy, and then, psycho ass, dumbass fucking, Chandler Jones fucking went crazy. You know what I mean? Which I think like at the end of the day, I don't think Tyree would have had a lot of playing time. Like I think we would have been like, oh shit, you know what I mean? This rookie's finally gonna get some playing time this year, because if Chandler Jones would have at least played, you know what I mean, the season, like we still wouldn't have had there wouldn't have been no like argument of like, okay, Tyree didn't get on the field. Like he's a first round pick. He should have got on the field because he was going to be still playing behind two, one for sure. I think, Max is on that trajectory of Hall of Famer. And then, like you said earlier, Chandler Jones is, most likely going to be a Hall of Famer in 5 years. Like with his stats, he should be, you know what I mean? Like, but I just think that sped up the process, you know what I mean? With his injury and all of that shit, you know what I mean? It's just that like, and it's, I think that's what's going to change this year. He don't have nobody in front of him this year. You don't have that excuse anymore. You know what I mean? He don't have that surgery that he's coming off of. Like, so he has nothing to lean on, but you know what I mean? Hitting his potential. That's why he has to be out there every fucking day, fucking training his ass off, dog, because there's I know any player, dog, anybody that plays, puts a fucking pair of pads on, doesn't want to be labeled as a bust at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And like, if he continues on this route, that's what he eventually will be, labeled as. So I know that, like, just the mere fact that, like, you have him in the fucking building and like he's working, dog. I feel like he's gonna work his ass off to be, to reach his potential. Now, can he do it?
I like that. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, he's not doing nothing. He's not working at his craft. That's good for him. Prove me wrong, Tyree. Prove me wrong.
Shout out Rebel. Rebel right here says right here, Christian Wilkins can play any spot on the defensive line. So you're saying we should only put him at the number 3 spot, which I see that. But at the same time, now you got to realize that now moving into the season, he's going to be at the position that he needs to be. He's not going to be at defensive tackle. They already signed one of the best defensive tackles that we got. But not necessarily saying that Graham's not going to have different packages and with him right next to Wilkins.
That is what side Wilkins is on.
Well, it's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild, bro.
If it's Kuntz, check it out. Check this out, Gravy. Kuntz at the edge, right? The fucking Wilkinson in the middle, Tyree next to fucking Crosby going for the quarterback. You're telling me that's not a good fucking combination of a defensive line?
Like if you have Tyree in the middle of Max and Wilkins,
Wilkins between them, bro. Come on, bro. That is because you've even said it too. Other players coming in help other players, so him's only gonna make him better. Just like the Jalen Carter situation.
Wilkins could do what he
that's true.
Doing, then it's
like if
we're not gonna need a tackle.
That's true though.
He's more of a
good
pass
point
rushing tackle.
I would say Lo that is a good point though, because last year
Jalen
Carter did.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Jack. I have pulled up your twice, bro. I pulled them up twice. I went over them. I read them out, bro. Trust me, bro. Like, if you don't want to send me no supers, don't, bro. Don't do that. Don't ever try to be like that, bro. Look, I read everybody's teams. I got 80 people in here, and thank you for the $5, bro. But you don't even have to put the $5 in, bro. I'll read your comment anyways. But don't say that I'm not doing it. I did it twice. Rewind it. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Jack Kenna, much love, Jack Kenna.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Saying like that, bro. Come on, man. Like, there's 81 people in here. Thank you, bro. But you don't have to send me the $5. I'm gonna read your comment anyways. Yes, thank you. So both of them were read, bro. I don't know what you're doing, Kenna, man. I appreciate you. I even shot you out about Raider D's podcast, bro. What the fuck? Nobody even knew you were over there. That ass, like, I fucking mentioned it, bro. Like, so they can go watch it. Come on, bro. What you doing? Anyways, go ahead, Gabe.
Big, I forgot what I was saying.
Go this one right there. Go. You too high now. But Big said that lineup that you said, Lo. That's a great lineup. That's a great lineup. All right, but what you're telling me is that you're expecting Tyree to play tackle.
Not necessarily. I just think that it's going to be a different.
If you're running
a lot of packages.
If you're running the 3-4,
Cooch is lighting ass to play defensive tackle.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's the thing. Like, he's going to be strictly for that, but
yeah.
Like, Wilkins, you know what I mean? Those guys are, I think, like, you know what I mean? A lot of these guys are interchangeable, dog. Like, and I like that. The fact, I mean, Adam Jones, Adam Butler
coming in for Cooch. I can see Tyree coming in for Cooch and having that motor don't stop running. That's fine. But you got Jenkins, you got someone that could be in the
Adam
middle.
Butler.
You could just have
Butler.
You
still got Nesta, Jade, Silvero, who are going to try to be making teams, dog. Like Byron Young. You still got Byron Young on this team. You still got Nesta, Jade, Silvero, who are going to still try to be making this team. So some guys are going to be cut, you know, in the offseason, dog. You know what I mean? So, like, it's, you know, they already got rid of, you know, Tillery and fucking what's his name? Fucking Nichols.
What's up?
Fucking Bilal Nichols. Yeah, so they got rid of both of them. So now it's like, you know what I mean? It's time for these younger guys to show up too, because Byron Young never hit the field last year. I know Nesta J played a little bit. They let him go. They ended up re-signing him. I know that he has he as of right now he's on the squad though, but like it's gonna take a, you know what I mean, with the signing of the Wilkins, you know what I mean, the re-signing of Jenkins and Adam Butler and stuff like that, dog. And you know that they're going to like, they're going to do everything possible to give the opportunity to Tyree, because they want to see the investment that they made in number 7, you know what I mean, hit. So it's going to be hard for these younger guys to make the team. So that's the thing I think we're going to have to look at, like which one of these guys gets cut, you know, like again, does Nesta J get cut? Does Byron Young get cut? You know what I mean? Both of those guys are candidates to get cut, you know what I mean, with with those type of re-signings, because it's going to be, the defensive line is going to be, you know what I mean, I think the strong point of this defense. So it's like, and that's good, you know what I mean? Like it's going to create a lot of competition in camp, dog, and
way to go.
It's going to create a lot of competition in camp, bro. So that's why I think it's time. I think this is our year. I think for defensively, I think this is our year. You know what I mean? To give us the whole year for, like, we're gonna be in that, you know, like that discussion, you know what I mean, throughout the whole year as one of the top defense. Now, you know me, dog. You know, like it's I think, you know, JD5 is coming, but you know what I mean. With that, I think we have a real good shot, dog. And I think our future is bright, bro. Like and fuck, man, this draft can't come quick enough.
You know that, bro. Talk about it, bro, because I'm tired of fucking talking about Tyree Wilson. At this point, I don't even want him to fucking succeed.
All I said was change number 9, and then everybody. If you don't know how I feel about the dude, the chat don't know how I feel about the dude, then that's just. It's just like the inner me, man. It's the inner me saying, "Hey, you got to do something right now." That's the way I've always been. That's the way I'm a stubborn dude. When I coach football, I don't change much things. If you're not successful when I think you're supposed to be successful, beyond an injury or whatever, you know, you was in the game. So make something happen, or you're gonna just get hurt again, or you're not producing. and that's the way I roll. So if you can't accept that, then keep talking shit. I'll defend myself and my take.
The senores, Montez, the senores.
But I don't want the dude to fail. You know, he's a part of the team that I love. I don't want him to suck and get beat all the time. I want him to do good. I'm just explaining what I don't like about him, and that's my opinion. So,
of course,
if you want to get some, give him a year, okay. I said I was gonna do that.
Senors.
Yeah, and they had the gold on them. The other had the gold, black and white.
That was a good question right there. Tyree's definitely roll the dice. He was drafted on his ceiling, so that is kind of a good way to fucking put it. Junior,
it's true, bro. It's true. Like that's like the truth. Like and that's all we could bank on, bro. Right at this point, that's all we could bank on, and that's what I'm banking on. You know what I mean? But I think I have enough. Confidence in AP. You know what I mean? Putting him in the right position, and then like, the leaders that I think that we're gonna have on this defense. You know what I mean? And it makes perfect sense because of where those two leaders are on the defense, literally right next to him. You know what I mean? Like literally right next to him. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what makes got me with the confidence in that he's going to reach his potential. Though. Like I think he's gonna it's still to be seen what his potential is, but you know what I mean, coming out of the draft, the 7th round, the 7th pick in the draft, you gotta be, double-digit sacks to me is not much. Not much. Like not a lot to ask for, from a top 7 pick. If because that's what we're hoping for. You know what I mean? We're hoping for a guy that with that type of potential. You know what I mean? Because of like if that's what we're going on and we're saying that we drafted him off potential, his potential is that. His potential is double-digit sacks every year. So now it's up to him to reach it, dog. Like he there's no excuses.
What did we say? What did we say, Gabe? It was 6.5. I expect 6.5 sacks from Tyree next year.
Yeah, that's what was the bet?
That was the over/under.
Over/under.
I chose the over, of course.
Yeah.
I'll be down for Tyree if he got 6.5 sacks last year.
Oh yeah.
This year coming up. That's a good season.
I got a little bit of an idea. If we don't go, I think if we go get a cornerback, like say, was it Howard's available? Who's available? Howard and
Terrion Arnold. There's Mitchell.
Adoree Jackson's done, huh?
Oh, you're talking about free agents.
I'm talking about free agents.
Gilmore, Xavier Howard. There's, I think, still Adoree Jackson.
Okay, let's just go off those three. Off those three right there, I would be glad to take fucking Stephon. Maybe one.
I'll take either one. At this point, it would help out with any of them, like with those guys, like because it's just to take over that number 2 corner position, which I would have confidence in one of those 3 guys. Like the least confidence in probably Adoree, which like I'm not down on him. I ain't down on Adoree, and like Gravy probably would fucking agree with me for sure beyond that one because he's a USC player. But like I like the only reason is because I like Adoree's speed. I like Adoree's speed and all of that shit. But if I was gonna choose between them 3, like Xavier Howard, Stephon Gilmore, or Adoree, I'm gonna go. Out of them 3, I'm probably gonna go Xavier Howard, but he's gonna cost the most. I think it makes most sense would probably be Gilmore because you could probably get him in here, because they just cut him from Dallas. Maybe get him, maybe try to get him in here for like on a prove-it deal that he still got it. You know what I mean? And then you got Adoree Jackson. He's probably going to be cheap.
The disrespect for Adoree Jackson. He worked with Graham.
Yeah,
no, that's what I mean. So Adoree Jackson would probably be the cheapest.
I thought he got signed.
I would say that he probably has the least out of all 3 of them, the least, like I would say the least amount of fucking shown on the field, as a pro.
Well, plus it'll be going into his 8th year, so it'd be a little bit cheaper too.
Well, all of them are pretty going into their, going into their,
Howard is hurt a lot.
Or at 13, we could go get one of these badass motherfuckers that we have in the
Yeah, because Xavier Howard has worked in Graham's system too.
So
that Raider Biggs put that there, yeah, because he did work in Miami.
Yeah, he did work with him in Graham's system, right? But see, like you saying right here that Gilmore or Dory Jackson are going to need a lot of help in the secondary defense. You think that's true? I mean, I know they're a little bit older, but I think,
bro, you got the defensive line to like. They're only gonna have to worry, like they're basically taking the position of like, you know what I mean, like a more of a mental road to be honest, because I still think they have a lot riding on Bennett. You know what I mean? Like Bennett's still there, dog. Like I think Gilmore, like any one of these guys is still gonna be. Don't get me wrong, they're still gonna get a lot of playing time, but they're there to like. You know what I mean? To take guys like those type of guys under their wing, you know what I mean? And teach them the ropes and shit like that, like a Bennett, you know what I mean? These younger type dudes, you know what I mean? Which we need a veteran like that, I think, on the outside. You know what I mean? We got Jack Jones, he's young. Hobbs is young. Morrick's young. You know, Faison's a bigger corner. I mean, like that might be what we have to end up rolling with it, to be honest. But I mean, I don't think it will be just because of the money sense. I think we're gonna have a lot of money. You know what I mean? A lot of money available post June. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some money post June, and we have some money still right now. You know what I mean? Which I think there's still things behind the scenes, you know, ready to get worked on, even after the draft. When, you know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of teams are waiting for. You know what I mean? To like see what the draft, what kind of draft picks they can hit on. What type of what they can hit on to see what's left, you know what I mean? And then they can start plucking off of like what's left in the free agent market, you know what I mean? And then they still got another market post June when you know teams get more money available and guys start getting cut, because you know what I mean, that's when the new the actual guys start getting are able to get cut, you know what I mean, with new regimes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I still think there's a lot. There's still a lot of things that I think that are like in the works and that could still happen after. But I think, to me, you know, the most important thing going into this draft is getting your next franchise quarterback, bro. Like, because I think that's what makes the most sense to me.
So getting like in a door,
Jaden Daniels, y'all gotta bring in Jaden.
Not even just Jaden Daniels, bro. Like if we stay put, I'm saying if we stay put, even like to me. Like I'm in the mindset of that I don't think that like five fucking quarterbacks are going in the top 10. Like that's just me though. You know what I mean? I could be crazy. Like I could just be wrong. But I've seen enough fucking drafts where, you know what I mean, too many curveballs are thrown in every fucking draft, bro. And and that's why I think, you know, some players are gonna fall, which it might be a diamond in the rough for us. You know what I mean? That certain player that falls might be the guy that we want. You know what I mean? So. And who knows? It could be Penix, it could be Bo Nix. You know what I mean? But like even at 13, like if we stay put, I still think our number one, like the most important thing is getting the next franchise quarterback.
See, and that's what I was kind of direction I was going to. Once we get another cornerback in here, that's what I'm saying. If Bennett can learn off of a Howard or a fucking
I said quarterback. I mean, I'm sorry. The main thing, I think the number one thing is going into the job is no matter what it is, we gotta go quarterback. I think though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we go quarterback because the defense, our quote unquote defense, is looking to be one of the best defenses ever. You know what I mean? For the Raiders in a long time. The way it's stacking up, right? We got a lot of players, you know, on the defensive side of the ball coming back. You know what I mean? You got Palomar that's developing into, you know, a decent player. You got fucking Bennett that could go into his second year, maybe get a little bit better. But that's what I'm saying. If we have that another corner right there, we got Hobbs in the slot.
But the defensive line is going to make these guys even better.
That's what I'm saying. So they're going to be able to develop. So even if fucking Howard is slow or even fucking Gilmore is a little bit slow, that defensive line is going to eat them up. So that's going to give them time to do what they got to do, and that'll give us a little bit of breathing room on the defensive side of the ball so we can go and maybe miss a couple fucking draft picks, you know what I mean, instead of coming in and then grab an offensive tackle like in the third round or whatever, or a running back. You know what I mean? If we go all in to go get, you know what I mean, Jaden Daniels or whatever quarterback, who it may be.
No, but I honestly think
that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I was trying to start it off. The whole conversation was if we can get one more cornerback in there, a cornerback, like the number 2, a solid number 2, I think we will have no problem going up and getting Jaden.
And if we get a solid number 2, bro, like our defense is legit top 5 defense. If we get like a number 2, like I mean, so and who could possibly even play a number 1 role, because I mean, like I believe in Jack Jones, but there's still, you know, some people who are, you know, still saying that he has to prove more. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why I say if we could get a number, like what we're thinking, get a number 2, because we think Jack is for sure, you know, for sure that number 1. You know what I mean? The people who are on that boat, you know what I mean? Like, if we could get a number 2, that it makes perfect sense, because at that point, like, even if Jack, you know, starts off maybe a little slow, that if we get a legit number 2, he could play that number 1 role. Wow, you know what I mean? Like, and Jack could possibly even turn into the 2. But like, I think that's why it still makes sense to get another corner position, because I think that, like, as good as Jack Jones played, which I still think he's going to continue, there's still probably some question marks, because teams just don't release players at mid-season like that for no reason. But I also think the chemistry with you know, the AP chemistry and all of that shit also is a big thing, because a lot of people were getting you know, tired of the Bill Belichick era, you know what I mean, over there too. So like, I still think that, yeah, Jack Jones has to prove himself, but I believe in Jack Jones. I think he's gonna be good. Like, he showed a lot to me last year, though. Like, he was one of the biggest turnarounds in our defense. Individually, he was one of the biggest biggest turnarounds I've seen, because when you fucking switched him out for Peters, it was night and day.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I'm saying. Jack Jones still has to prove himself. I think he did, bro. I think he's gonna be that guy. But even though, that's what I'm saying, even the development of Bennett, you know, in the secondary and shit like that, with another, see, any kind of player that you bring in, like a Stephon Gilmore or Xavier Howard, even though they might not have the speed or whatever, not, but with this offensive line, I mean, I apologize, with this defensive line, Jack Jones, JJ was going to be able to actually get a little bit more experience with those kind of guys. You know what I mean? Ben is going to grow from it. They're all going to grow, because fucking Jack Jones was basically a rookie, but he came in and shut that side of the field down easily. You know what I mean? So you can tell he has all this upside. You know what I mean? Barring, you know, whatever. But if you see that and bring a veteran in that can work in this system like a Howard, because then he can just get these guys on fucking point. That's all we want from anybody to move forward, because we need these guys to learn and get better as they go, as each game goes and each play goes, right? So if you guys have somebody like that and have these guys develop, bro, then we can be able to go and take a shot and take a chance to get that. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we should do something like that. It'll be easier transition moving forward, personally.
To get a veteran,
13,
get a veteran corner.
I think to get Bennett in the game, I think Faison could make do if our defensive line. Faison will be perfect on the other side if our defensive line does what it has to do.
But I just think like
Howard lost a step big time.
So what would you use the money? Okay, so what would you use? What would you say you would use that money mostly on that we have left over on there?
What are you talking
about? No, I know, but like I'm talking about with what's available on the free agent market right now. Like, there's not many guards. You know what I mean? Like the biggest players that we probably talked about there right now, the corners that are available. What other free agents are actually available? So like, if you had, you know,
I told you, Gabe. If we get Van Rooten, then I think something's up.
What do you mean?
So you're like,
so you don't like the Meredith pickup?
I love the Meredith pickup. I tell you that's making me think your way now. If we get Van Rooten in there, then we keep both those guys, right? Something's up for them to give those picks away and go get the quarterback.
Okay.
Because that's to get, or their plans are to get offensive linemen later. Because you're going to have to pick it later in the third round if you're going to go all the ways up to get Daniels.
Yeah.
But I think if they get Van Rooten, or and sign our own guys back, which they did with Meredith, then they're gonna probably go up and get Jaden Daniels.
Raiders Rebel. Like if we were going like at this point, I'm so like all in on the quarterback that like it's not gonna upset me if we go another thing, but that's one pick right there. That one, and I think the Fuaga pick are two picks that I would probably be like still like okay, I mean we're still in the right direction because there's still a lot of like we're improving still a lot like Quinyon Mitchell and
Fuaga's
Quinyon Mitchell and
Fuaga's gonna be at 13, Gabe. He's gonna be at 13, Gabe, if we get Fuaga.
I mean, I'm talking about if we don't get quarterback. Like that's the if I'm talking about only if we don't go quarterback. Like those are two of the guys that I'll be like, okay, at least we went those guys. You know what I mean? Quinyon Mitchell and Fuaga are two of the guys that are like, okay, like so far. Like I'm still gonna deep dive into like, you know what I mean, more guys in like that are like maybe projected top 20 and shit like that to see what like you know what I mean at their positions and shit like that. So, but like those are two guys right now. As of right now, I would probably be like, okay, I wouldn't be mad at that. Fuaga or Quinyon Mitchell.
Mumford's gonna be a tackle.
Well, banking on what we were talking about earlier for talking about cornerbacks, I personally would either take offensive tackle, offensive lineman tackle. That I would prefer a tackle first pick. You know what I mean? If we don't go get Jaden, you know what I mean? Personally. But if not,
the first three quarterbacks are going to be JJ, Drake May, and Caleb, and then we're going to trade up.
There you go for the number 4 pick. But I think personally, I wouldn't mind going cornerback. That's what I was talking about because you're going to have 2 young cornerbacks. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going cornerback if we don't go Jaden or if we get like say fucking like I was saying, we trade for fucking what's the name, Josh Allen. Well, we won't have a number 1 pick if we trade for anybody.
We gotta hope and expect Bennett gets his shit together.
Yeah. I think he will.
No, but I just think there's too much money like still left over. Like I still think we're far from done. I still think that there's holes that we're gonna plug in, bro. Like with that money available, we're gonna be able to throw some money at. Now it's the right player. Yeah, that's why it's good to talk about these guys. To like, what's the right player? You know what I mean? What are like left in free agency? What are the right players? Or do you have enough money? You know what I mean? Like left over to maybe throw a late, maybe down the line type of draft pick, a 4th round pick down the line. You know what I mean? For like a lineman that's maybe coming up on a fucking contract year, or I mean that a team might be, looking to get rid of. You know what I mean? So it's like I still think there's so much shit, dog. Like I like that I've seen too much in these off seasons, bro. Like that's why, like, but I like to see like the subtle moves that we're making. You know what I mean? Ever since the Wilkins move, I like there's the little subtle moves that like, yeah, they've been quiet, but we have money, which I'm still. That's why I'm still confident in that. There's still got a lot of stuff. There's still going to be a lot of stuff done after the draft.
What did Coach say? He said money talks and bullshit walks. So that money right there is going to change some things. Before we get out of here, I want to let you guys know next week we will be doing a podcast with We Are Raider, which is Kukui Online, which is a super fan. Baker Raiderette, if you don't know who she is, go to follow her on IG, and then also the GOAT, Josh. They're all going to be there in Bakersfield. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that shit. But that's going to be next week. I think next Tuesday we're doing that shit. So we'll be live Thursday this week. We're doing Thursday again, right, guys? We're doing Thursday and then Sunday night. So yeah. So make sure
Sunday.
Terry and Arnold. Let me just ask Clark a question. Terry and Arnold's a way physical corner, to where he'll get a lot of flags in the pros.
Yeah, I like Mitchell. I like Mitchell.
That's what kind of gets me off him. He's very, very aggressive, and he got away with it. And not really in Alabama, or not really in Alabama, but the big guy, real physical guy, but that ain't gonna work in the pros, bro. But I like
Okay,
him.
so Raider Biggs, I'm not trying to cut you off, Gravy, but Raider Biggs has been asking this pretty much this whole from the beginning of the show, and I haven't really pulled it up.
Let me see.
So he says right here, options for Jordan Travis in third or fourth round. Do you think he'll be still be there, or are we going to have to take him with a second round pick to sure that we get him? Okay, so another
I
question.
honestly don't want to go that route, bro. But if it comes down to that, that's one of those other things. Like if that's a guy that we get in the fourth, fifth round, like he could be a diamond in the rough. Like that's the type of dude that can, like, he wasn't in the fucking the Heisman running for no reason, bro. You know what I mean? Like he was one of the front runners for a while for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Gravy, I already kind of know. Well, I kind of do, but I'll just ask you. So, who would you take right now? Even with the way he was saying it, anyway, who would you rather have, Travis or Penix?
Ooh,
two different rounds there, bro. But
No. Regardless of the rounds, as a quarterback, I'm not going to get all details.
moving forward, as a quarterback, moving forward,
better quarterback in the
for
long
this
run.
franchise.
For this franchise, yes.
Oh, I think Jordan Davis is special.
Jordan Travis.
I think he's special.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunate what happened to him, but he's where he is. You know, it's gonna take a year. You know, I think we have the backups to get us wins better than what we had last year. So, if we could just sniff the playoffs or get in there with the guys we have, unless we get Jaden Daniels, I think if we get Jaden Daniels, I think we'll be in the same boat with Minshew or AOC starting. I don't think we're going to be a 10, 11, 12 win season. He's going to have to grow. I'm all in for quarterbacks developing if you're a number one pick. So I'm not going to argue with that.
Right.
It's a tough thing to do. There's way more decisions to be made. You have to learn a lot of shit. It's a totally different aspect from pros to college if you're a quarterback. I'm not going to talk shit on Jaden Daniels and say he sucks the first year he plays. But I don't expect that as much wins as we would with Minshew or AOC playing. It would probably be the same. Okay. But he would get the experience. But Jordan Travis, you would roll with the guys that you have now, AOC and Minshew, see what they could do. Jordan Daniels needs a year. Then, you know, he's where he is because of an injury, and he really can't knock him for that. But he would have been, to me, he would have been up there with the three that's getting talked about if he didn't get hurt.
So for me personally, I'm out on Penix. I'm cool off him. Like, you know what I mean? I kind of made the decision overall because one of the key things, and I know it's a real difficult for players to get developed because, like Gravy said, there's a spin on the ball. I knew that from jump. Spin on the ball is going to be a little bit different.
Right tackle.
Right. We don't have a right tackle. There's another good point. We don't have a solidified right tackle that's going to be, you know, fucking looking towards the Hall of Fame or looking at the All Pro. We don't have that. So there goes that. Another thing, too, is the injuries. The injuries, if you look at them, yes, their knees, whatever or not, yes, whatever. But him running fast and him running out of bounds and losing shit compared to a Jordan Travis that was in the talks. Penix was maybe fifth or sixth quarterback. You know what I mean? Travis was up there.
No,
Penix was damn near a sleeper. Damn near number one.
No, Penix had his time though.
Right.
Like when he went on that little run. No, when he went on that little run, when he beat Caleb, after that little matchup with Caleb, he was a front runner for a little bit too. Penix was a front runner too. I think that the knock on Penix for sure is his ACLs. You know what I mean? On both these, and then like he showed though like that I guess that shoulder injury was nothing big. You know what I mean? From the national championship game, he went out there and threw in his pro day. He ran, you know what I mean? Pretty good. I would say for a quarterback, he ran down pretty good. But and he has those you know what I mean, those 2 years at Washington without getting hurt. You know what I mean? Since he had those injuries. So like I would say that's going for him. The biggest thing for me is not even none of his game, dog. It's just the what you were talking about, just the change in trajectory of the ball, the spin, the right tackle, like all of just the changing of the offensive line. Where like I think it's a bigger revamp in the offensive line department when you switch quarterbacks like that.
Yeah. But see, like Jonathan has a good point right here. Says you can draft the right tackle and then get him and pick him at 13. There's that if we don't go that route.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like if we could do that, like I said, we would be able to get Fuaga at 13, right?
Right.
And he plays right tackle, and then you're able to pick Penix because there's a for sure thing that he's gonna drop to number 44.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so like skeptical on the pick, but we don't have that right tackle right now, bro.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I don't think if we get the right tackle that we're gonna get Penix because we need a right tackle and a right guard.
Yeah.
No matter what quarterback's out there, we need that.
Regardless. Well, I mean, JD would fucking do his thing with that, but you know what I mean. You'll be able to like Mumford would do for now. You see what I'm saying? Like Mumford would be able.
I'm not saying that Mumford can't play tackle. He's legitimately did it.
Right.
He legitimately played tackle. And then to say he's a guard, we got enough guards. We got Meredith and Van Ruten right there at right guard. That's why I was saying if we give Van Ruten, then something's up.
Right.
To get JD Jordan Daniels.
Right.
Because then but it's not for Penix.
And
it's way more than just getting a right tackle and a right guard. You guys know.
And we gotta see. And we gotta see if there's anything, or if that's just fool's gold with Blucher and fucking and Dalton Wagner.
Right.
So Jack Kenner, that's a hard move, Jack Kenner. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
The last one. That's it's not easy, Jack Kenner. If you've done something your whole life, and your footwork's different, your hands are different, the people you're facing are different. Everything is twisted around you. You don't get that in a year.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
Super smart guy or whatever.
Both. They can replace a proven baller. Zamir White has ACL tears.
Who?
Zamir White, I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Samir White had fucking both injuries too, like on both ACLs, like back to back years.
And then that's why he got drafted. And that's why he got drafted so low. So because of injuries, right? So there you go. But I think he took a lot more hits though.
He did one in high school, and then he did one early in his college career.
I think in college, I think he tore both.
And I'm not saying Penix would be fine. And another thing too is I don't want to knock the dude for throwing left-handed. They can get fucking adjusted. They can get adjusted. You know what I mean? In OTAs and mini camps, stuff like that. They'll get used to the ball. But there's so many different things compared if we just put Jaden Daniels in. It doesn't matter who's in our offensive line right now. We got the left side sewed up.
Wasn't high school.
You know what I mean? Was in high school. Shout out Loon for that, man. I appreciate you. But it would just be too much. It'll be too much just to get him. You know what I mean? But Travis, for me personally, Travis is like, I think he's a sleeper, bro, because when I first watched this film, I was like, fuck, this guy was cool. And then even Biggs even put up here, there's a difference between a bone break and tendons. He had a bone break. That can be healed up, you know what I mean? So forth, he's good to go. You know what I mean? So that's where I think
unless the biggest thing with that, the bone break though, is the mental part of the player. Because now, since you've had that, like, case in point, Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to shit on him, and I don't mean to even bring him up, but you know that he was totally different when he came back from that injury, dog.
Happy feet.
Exactly. So it's like that's the biggest thing. I think that the biggest hurdle for these players, like when they don't have tendon injuries, like it's technically a good thing because, like, the tendons are, those are things that don't really like
attach. Yeah, they don't.
You can lose. You lose a certain thing every time you tear it. You know what I mean? Like, if you tear a certain amount, you lose a certain amount of like shit in your tendons. Like, you're gonna end up feeling that shit later on in life, even with the bones too. But like, what I mean is like, it's totally different, dog. Like now it's in his mental. Like, is that gonna prevent him from like, playing how he used to play? You know what I mean? Aggressive, like, or that I think that's what it is with him. But you know what I mean? It's the NFL, and I think if he better be ready for that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
the same thing. Same thing with Carlo. I'm sorry. Same thing with Carr is that when everybody started realizing that Carr wasn't really mobile, and he would just run for first downs, and if they were 5 yards away or whatever, never had no 30, 40, maybe once in a couple of years he would do it. But we would blame the offensive line. We would blame everybody else except for Derek Carr. And that's what we kind of did with AOC this year. Hung on to the ball too long. Me and you, Lower, said, we watched the game. How long is this guy hanging on to the fucking ball? Get rid of it. No.
And that's why I think, like a lot of us, that's why I'm saying, a lot of us blame the offensive line. And that's why I'm saying, like, I think our offensive line had a lot to do with the quarterbacks that we had too. That's why they also at times looked so bad.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what. Hopefully, I think all three of us were saying the same thing because we were watching games saying the dude's hanging the ball for 5 seconds, 6 seconds. That's impossible for them guys.
6 seconds, bro. And
that's why. Remember last week. That's why I finally because I was on for a little bit on that same boat with what I mean, maybe going offensive line in the first round.
Right.
But like that's why I was like, I don't think I can. Like, you know what I mean? It's
I like that game right there. I like that. He was agreeing with me. Lo, you weren't on the show. You weren't on the show to mess it up, Lo. Gabe was saying, "Yeah, I can understand," and he wanted running back in the second.
Lo wasn't on this fucking show. Damn.
He was saying, "Yeah, I'm down for Trade Benson and the second,
but we need a quarterback now. We need a fucking quarterback,
I like this game right here.
I don't know what I was thinking. I might have been like smoking the sativa that day or something. Because I think that because dog, like I don't know, man. My whole fucking off season has been fucking quarterback, dog. You know what I mean?
Whole cigar.
That's funny.
I smoked the whole cigar was that show. But either way, we all know that we need to get who it is. Wagner, if it's Wagner, if it's Mumford, if it's Van Ruten, if it's fucking Merritt, we need to get someone from this draft that's a go-getter on that line instead of hearing these same names. And it's not for Penix, it's not for a lefty, it's not for just we don't get Jaden Daniels just saying, hey, it's for Minshew or AOC. Maybe we get a guy later.
Well, see, that's
I hope not.
I hope not. We'll talk a little bit more about it on Thursday's show, bro. But going into it, bro, like I mean,
Thursday. Yeah. Fuck, we're barely on
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
huh?
We're Tuesday. Yeah, because we're knocking out 3 shows this week. Damn, putting out work.
We never gave him that much time, Ray Love, because he would get sacked. 5 seconds is too long, bro.
Nah, there was times where he did get 5 seconds, bro. There was times where he would get 5 seconds, and he would.
That's good.
And he would throw the ball.
Right, and we were shitting on our offensive line because, a lot of people were shitting on the offensive line, bro, because of that, bro. But at the same time, if you're sitting there holding the fucking line up for 6 seconds, 6-7 seconds, and this guy can't get rid of the fucking ball, right? Then the next play he gets fucking sacked because he's another 5 seconds. The linemen are gonna get fucking tired, bro.
He did get better. He did get better throughout the year. That's why I
no.
That's why I don't talk too much shit about AOC. So he did get better throughout the year.
There you go, Loon. That'll be perfect move for him. He ain't got nothing else to do with him.
Can move Tyree to right side. There, see, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Since he's so slow, he has long arms.
First tackle to wear number 9. Offensive tackle wear number 9.
So Guys, we're gonna get out of here, man. It's been about a good 2 hours, like we always do. Man, we will be live Thursday. Man, hit the like button on the way out, please. We had like 80 people, close to 100 at one point, man. Appreciate it. Even if you don't like it, you're here for a reason. Hit that like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe to Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, and Renegade 420. We all got channels, so we will be live Thursday, 8 p.m. like always. Next week we will be having some more guests on. Like I said, we Raider. Those guys, they're going to be at the kickoff. Matter of fact, let me bring that up real quick before we get out of here. Let me
get some of our old for Shirley's, man. We got to get.
Yeah, we got to. We're going to talk about it. Maybe get a couple other people on, stuff like that. Coming up in the next couple weeks. Getting ready for everything. Raider Nation Summer Kickoff, bro. Check this out right here. Summer Kickoff is going to be in Bakersfield. It's going to be at Kern County Fair. It's going to be a festival right here. I'll put the email in right here. Hold on real quick.
Where's the
Control C?
They don't have like who they're gonna have entertainment.
I'm just showing them. I'm showing tickets right now. General price is $10, $60. You know what I mean? $100 for one, $175 for VIP. You guys can go in. I just put it right there. Just copy that. That's the kickoff right there. Also, I will bring up one more thing real quick. Stop this. We get back over here real quick. You guys go to there. That's where you can buy the tickets at. And let me get the IG up real quick. Give me a quick second. Couple clicks and be in that bitch.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get up over there, man. Say what's up. Say what's up. We would be glad to chop it up with you guys, man.
Reach out to Gravy, bro, if you guys want to jump on the show, whatever. I know Gravy's good about talking to people. Apparently, I'm too Hollywood to talk to people. No, I'm just fucking around. Hit me up on IG too. Hit me up on IG. Or Gabe, hit Gabe up, bro. Hit any one of us up, bro. We'll chop it up with you. We'll run it. We'll see if we like you or not. We're gonna fuck with you or not. No, I'm fucking with you guys. No, but yeah,
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
We'll fucks with each other.
Pause.
Fox. No, I didn't say. No, come on.
Pause. Fucks with each other.
You know what? We gotta do a report on Diddy. We gotta do the Raider Nation Diddy live.
Yeah, no Diddy.
No Diddy. The diddler. Anyways, I heard fucking DJ Vlad make a joke. He said, "Yeah," he goes, he's in the new Batman movie as the diddler instead of the Riddler. Bad, horrible.
And another one.
Anyways, Raider Nation Summer Kickoff 2024, Saturday, May 11, 2024, Bakersfield, California, featuring content creators. We Raider, the Ninth Island, Ninth Island, if you guys don't know, is actually Simone Raider and actually Mr. Fitz. They changed their whole thing to Ninth Island. Shout out to them, bro. MC Raider's going to be there. He gave me this flyer and told me about it. I spoke with Joe Morley. Joe Morley has a YouTube channel and also an IG channel. Go over there. Go subscribe to him. He's funny as hell. He talks a lot of shit. He's a good dude. He's going to be having a whole podcasting thing there. We're going to be a part of it. We spoke about it. Once we get a little bit closer about it, we'll talk a little bit more about it. Next week, We Raider will be here on the show with us, all three of them. But also, if you look, Myers, Diablo, Turner, and Mr. Flores himself will be there for signings. And from my understanding, there might be a couple more people showing up. So make sure you guys, just follow. I believe it's Raider Crusaders on IG. Follow them. They have all the information. They're the ones that are putting it together. So yeah, man, it's awesome, man. I appreciate all you guys for pulling up. Like we always tell you, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys before we got out of here, before we started, because we kind of just came in hot. Always be thankful for what you do got, what you don't, and don't drink and drive. Man, it's always a blessing. Appreciate you guys for pulling up once again. Gravy, it's always, says no whack ass shit more. No whack ass shit more is going. Really interesting. Damn, this one's gonna get shot. I mean, anyways, yeah. Really, that's funny. That's funny. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good motherfucking time. Let's go. Anyways, but yeah, man. we're gonna get out of here, man. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Start
And
stretching right
like
now. I'm
always,
gonna start stretching right now, bro.
you can start stretching right now.
Right now,
What is the question? Oh, there's no question. Anyways, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Like we always end the show, man. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I doubt it, low
Raiders!
receivers.
All right, man. You guys have a good one. Peace.